Second Amendment was not incorporated against the state. So it wouldn't even apply to states. It would only be the federal government that would not be able to infringe on your right to bear and keep arms. It would not be, the state would have no right, not incorporated later. So that argument is faulty.
All right, West Maryland, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going, Chad Factor? Can you hear me?
How you doing, sir? Yes, sir.
Okay. I think what people need to see is the big picture, okay, with a failing economy nationally and globally, okay. One thing that will definitely happen if there is some sort of prohibition to arms is what always happens when a prohibition comes, and that's a black market. Okay? People are going to have guns. People are going to, before there were a lot of guns on the street. I guess the streets of Los Angeles, New York, cities like Chicago. A lot of kids were making zip guns that were just as powerful.
Back then they had like zip guns and stuff like that, but you know, at that time I was still kind of young. Didn't nobody want to show me how to make no zip gun, so I had to figure it out. I made a 38 zip gun. I made a 410 zip gun. Like I say, you know, back then it wasn't too much, you know, about no gun, you know, because everybody was believing in fighting.
I've seen beer can bazookas made. The damn things hit you just as getting hit with a gun. I've seen 22 zip guns. I've seen 38 zip guns. I'll tell you, there's about things that you think you never see on the street. I've seen dynamite on the street. I've seen all of this. You'd be surprised, man. Pretty soon they're gonna steal the damn atom bomb.
And those were just made with quick hand ratchet sets.
All right.
Okay? People are going to, like I said, it will explode a black market that you've never seen. And I think people who are riding the fence on this one, or they're just, you know, off to the sidelines, they need to get in the game. They need to seriously get in the game. Because you don't want to see a prohibition to arms. Not in this country. This country has always shown the history that when you tell people, when you put some prohibition up and tell people no, we're going to do it anyway. Okay? We did it with drinking. we anything that comes along where the government is waving their fingers, you know, where they're smashing, when they're smashing things and waving their fingers into people's faces, people are going to tell them no. Okay? So the warfare that's already on a lot of these streets, be it Chicago, Houston, Miami. Now I'm speaking mainly of your big cities that have inner cities, okay? Prohibition to alcohol. Look what prohibition to alcohol did to cities like Chicago, Bronx, New York. What is it? Atlantic City, New Jersey. They turned them upside down. So think about that. There's already a lot of illegal guns that are flowing around on some of these city streets already that are unregistered, unmarked. So think about it. It'll be a major arms race. You'll have a whole bunch of people who live outside of those cities rushing into some of those cities to either buy guns, or you'll have people doing anything possible to get out to certain areas that are in rural towns so they could secretly sell guns in a black market, you know, in a small black market.